Welcome to Jan's Views, a place where I share my views and listen to yours. Whether you are here for my artwork, live streams, shorts, or just for the giggles, please be assured I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that you will enjoy your time here on my channel. I would be eternally grateful if you would give a like to the video, consider subscribing and, dare I ask, even become a member. So without further ado, let's do this.
Hey, good evening. How the hell are you? Welcome to Friday. What is it? Drama Friday. I'm in a tizzy, guys. I'm in a real tizzy for several reasons. One is that I've just witnessed a real cat fight on the chair right next to me. Aska was lying there minding her own business, and then Oakley came in, and yeah, she was like, it's a real cat fight. I don't like it. Will you two stop it? Stop now. You may look cute, but no. Yeah, it was teeth barred and everything, guys. So anyway, that's one thing. It's a good start. And the second thing is, it looks like I've been suspended. I've got a suspension on Twitter. Why is that then? I only ever put up nice things. I tell you what, Twitter is a pain in the arse. I have several accounts on there. I've got an art account on there. I've got an old account on there that I've had for God knows how long. And the problem is, each one you have to use a different email for. Listen, I'm an old bint. I can't remember which account I've used for which bloody email. So they're like, oh, we'll be in touch at this email. And I'm like, I didn't even know I had that email. So I've been looking for it. And honestly, this is how much I'm really concerned about it. Couldn't give a monkeys, guys. I tell you why, because if I do want to, let everybody know one of my other accounts, that's what I'll do. Do you know what I mean? It's not that important, really. So anyway, how the hell are you? I hope you're all well. We've got Capone. She's driving. driving on the motorway. We've got Luna. Hey, Lula. We've got Tasha in the house. We've got Ginger in the house. Hey, how you doing? Anyway, so yeah, that's me. That's me all tied up in a knot because of Twitter. I'm not though. Do you know what? Oh, can you hear the cats? Oi, stop now. I'm like, get out then. Go on, out you go. Right, that's it. That's Asker out. Right. So, hey to Holly. Hey, how you doing? I hope you're well. And we've got Hussey's what? Missing court link. I love that. I love it. It's so good. Jeez, I tell you what, things have just not been great. The last couple of days, things have been going wrong. I felt like Hussey getting ready for a court case. Oh dear, yeah. But never mind. Such is life. So I think what I'll probably do, I'll see if I can find out this other account. Oh no, I don't know. This other email account. Hey, how you doing? Okay. Okay, AK. I hope you're well. Listen, guys, is it true? Is it true that Foodie has actually struck Yabba? Is that true? Or is that like untrue? I don't really know. Where's me girls? Get in here, girls. Where are you? Now that I put them on the screen, they're not going to turn up. Yeah, is that true? What is it? I mean, everyone's getting struck and later. Jesus, it's the internet, guys. It's fun. It's meant to be fun. It's meant to be for laughing. And I like to laugh. Do you know what I did the other day? I did one of my Peter Mon videos. And when I went to what I do is I film it while I'm on StreamYards, okay? And I pay for StreamYards because I'm not a cheapskate, okay? And then I upload it to iMovie. Well, in between that, someone's taken away the audio. The audio didn't upload, guys. So I had to sort of had to do a review without him actually speaking, which wasn't such a bad thing, I tell you. Right, I'm gonna have to get rid of this kitten in a minute. She's like clawing between my legs, and nobody wants that, guys. Stop it, Oakley! Honestly, you've upset Asker. Asker's out in the garden now. She's had enough. And now he's coming to attack me, so I'm gonna have to put some music on in a minute and get rid if my girls don't come up. What is this? DC sued Hussey for $2 million. Oh my God. What happened? Oh no, it's no good, guys. I'm going to have to put music on. I'm being eaten alive by the kitten. Sorry, I'm just going to have to get rid of this kitten. Let me just put some music. Ow! Let me just put some music on. Hang on, I'll be back. Maybe I should just go to bed like anybody else at my age. Do you know what I'm saying? For God's sake, that's a nightmare. I tell you, he has like these little skits. I call them skits moments. You know, when he just turns psycho. And yeah, and he just attacks everything that moves or doesn't move. So that's him gone. So, okay, what's this? I hope Hussey has his court link for that hearing. So, is it true? Is it? I saw something on Twitter. Oh, by the way, I may be suspended, but I'm allowed to look at Twitter. Yeah, I'm allowed to do that, but I'm not allowed to speak. Oh, Lordy, Miss Claudie. So I think what we're going to do. Oh, God, he's hurt my legs, guys. A little bugger. So I mean, what we could do is have a quick look at Twitter. Although I've got something else set up. And let me see if I can do this. Let's get rid. That's it. Right. Okay. I'll just show you how bad my Twitter is, right? For it to get suspended. Where are we? Here we go into that one. Okay. I've got 3 active Twitters. So if I put my name, let's see if I actually come up. They've just done away with me completely. Right, are we there? Oh God, I can't even find me now. Where am I? Have they done away with me completely? Little shits. Right, well, have they done a... I can't find me. Hang on a minute. I wouldn't mind if I... Do you know what I mean? If I was... Oh, that's that one. Oh, where's my Jan's views? They've got rid of me. Hey, little buggers. Edna, get yourself up here. Goodness sake. I mean, I'm in a quandary and a tizzy and everything else. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Let's get Edna up. Come on, Edna. Get your ass up here, girlie. Right now, let me just see. Right. They got rid of me completely. Do you know what I mean? How are you meant to remember all the emails? All the, like, what they called? Not passports. What are they called? Anyway, them. How are you meant to remember all them? Right, I'm not coming up in my own search bar, which is a bit worrying. Oh dear. This is how seriously I take Twitter. Do you know what though? Funnily enough, the other day I was thinking, I think I'm going to come off Twitter because it's just so awful. Right, hang on. So I've got Ivana. I think I've lost me. Anyway, never mind. What I'll do for those of you that... Oh, it's still there. Why can't I find it then? What I'm going to do, if I do decide to carry on with it, I think I'll just... Oh, that's scary. Anyway, okay, why am I doing that? I should be sharing this with you. This is very rude of me. So let's get the right background up because that's how panicky I am. And then let's share this with you there. There we go. So, I mean, I can't... Oh, why did that go over there? Hey, Edna. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? Right, so then we'll move that over to there.
Hey, Beth. I'm doing well.
Are you all right, Edna?
Sorry for being tardy.
That's all. What's tardy? What's tardy?
Oh, for being late.
Oh, why don't you just say late then? I've never heard of that.
It's just a different
Tardy.
way. Really? Okay.
Why are you so big there, Edna? Can you look? Can you see? You're so big there, Edna.
Oh, no, I think this is good. It's like
okay.
Edna's views today.
Yeah, Edna's views. Okay, right. So we're looking at Ivana's page. Who's this? Whose is this hand? Oh Lord!
Oh my
Get
gosh,
off!
that looks
Get
so
off.
uncomfortable.
Right, hang on one sec. Whose is it? Is that Foodie's? And why can't I get rid of this bit here? I might follow you when I sort out whether I'm getting my other account back. All right, girlie. Oh, actually, yeah, I will. The thing is, one of the accounts, I don't generally talk about online crap. So that's why I'm sort of thinking, which one shall I go for? Anyway, you'll find out, guys. Whose hand is that? That looks a bit. Oh, it says, guys, she said yes. Really? Okay. Anyway, the one I wanted to look at was AK's one. Anyway, how are you, Edna? You okay, darling? She's nodded off.
Great. I spent my first night in my new home last night.
Oh, and
So
how was it?
yeah,
Is that it then?
it's a studio condo, so it's like it's
Right,
teeny
here we
tiny.
go.
I said I have a studio, it's a condo, so okay.
Right
Hey
now,
Tia.
guys, is this
Yeah,
true?
are you oh sorry.
Edna, can you see that on the screen? It says
Yes.
prayer relief.
It's a little small. Let me see if I can make it bigger.
I can't make it any bigger, darling. Is this for real, guys, or is somebody messing about? I don't know if it's
I
for
can
real,
make
but
my screen bigger.
it's saying that it's a judgment against the hustler. Count 1 for damages in the amount of 500,000. Oh, count 2 for damages in the amount of 500. Oh, I mean, is this for real, guys? Tell me. It started by being super mean to you. There's a lot of mean
I
people
don't
around
know. Oh,
lately.
AK says it's real.
It's
Hippie
real.
say.
Oh.
Thank you,
Oh,
Tasha.
okay. All right. Someone shouted me out. Thank you. Thank you, Ginge. I appreciate that. Um, so that's for real. So I suppose I should say what it's for. For such other and further relief as the court. What? It's all the same. It all says the same. Anyway, never mind. Right. This is public records. Names don't have to be crossed out. True. So shall we say? Oh my God. Sorry. Oh, Lordy, Miss Claudie. That is vile. Oh, no. Okay, so, okay. There was one thing actually that I think you'll be pleased about. Let's just get rid of that for a second. There's one thing that I think that you may be interested in and may have something to say about, and that is this. Now, you'll like it because I understand you go over there, Edna. All right. And it is. I've
Uh-oh.
renamed him. I've renamed
But I feel
him
like you're about to call me out.
Slowflake Mama. That's what I've named him. Okay. So let's see if we can get this up because it's all about. Here we go. Right. Okay. So it's all about this song. Okay. You know the song, don't you? The
Oh,
Pumped Up Chit
right.
song, where he
Right,
seems
of
to
course.
think that, oh no, I wasn't singing that particular song, and I no, that didn't happen, and blah blah. We all know you did, so just shut your face. But what I really liked was Monty's take on it. I've not watched Monty for God knows how long, even though Sasha keeps telling me to go back over there. So I just thought it'd be quite interesting just to go over this and to hear. Um, yeah, how about the slow mama? It encompasses a lot. Yeah. Um, I thought we'd just check this out because I thought he put it really, really well, actually, Monty. So I know, Capone, but there you go. Listen, you can still think, even if there's somebody that you don't particularly like, it doesn't mean to say that you can't agree with them. And what I have to say is I agree with what Monty said. I thought it was very interesting. He went into, quite a lot of depth about it, and I think he had a good point. So let's have a look, shall we? Let me know if you can hear it. If you can't, I don't know what the issue is.
It's kind of like a waste. Okay, so she claims she was trafficked. Gotcha. Has she talked about that story much in detail or just in general?
So could you hear that?
Yeah. One in the
Edna.
chat if you can hear it. Yes.
Right, okay.
Hey, for anybody who didn't hear, by the way, on Friday, Yo Mama, danced around to Pumped Up Kicks on his live stream while his audience, pretty much just like Chantal, begged him not to do it.
Begged. First and foremost, Pumped Up Kicks.
Thank you,
It was
Chad.
It's very
I don't
interesting.
know why he's pretending like he doesn't understand why that's a big deal.
I know.
He should just take the L, say, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that it was as big of a deal as it is, and I apologize. I won't do it again.
Exactly.
But him pretending like it's not a big deal just makes it seem worse.
It does. Especially when he comes out with, sometimes, you Americans say have to take the L, but over here we'd say have to accept that what we did was wrong. And if I did that, oh my God, I'd be so horrified about it. And I've just thought maybe that's why I was suspended today, because there was a film on Twitter of first responders and police that actually went to that school, and they showed and the cops have always got the cameras on them now, and they showed these cops crying and throwing up after going into that school. So I put I wonder if I've forgotten what I said, but I did say something, and I added Joe Mama and said
that's the thing. I can,
I said,
for
maybe
talk about certain professions. Sorry. I was about to go off on a tangent. Go ahead.
No, we have to stay on track here, Edna.
You're right.
So I added Yo Mama and said something like, maybe you can get Pete's or Pets to to pay for you to do another dance to that song or something like that. And I said something like, you two disgust me, absolutely disgust me. So maybe you didn't like that, maybe it was that, don't know, don't care. I still think he shouldn't have done it, and it's disgusting. So let's see what the chat's saying. I remember being in the chat, but I don't know if I yelled at him or not. I usually do. Says
Who said that?
Capone Boxer.
Bill Capone.
Yeah, well, we know he's not the brightest crayon. We know that. Yeah, and as Tasha says, being stupid cannot be his every excuse. Exactly. Leave pets alone.
Tasha, it affects everything.
Do you know, can I just respond to that and then you can speak to Tasha? Capone, I'm not leave pets alone. Listen, Pets is somebody who, for whatever reason, is throwing all her bitcoins towards Slow Mama. I have every right as a creator to say something about it, whether she likes it or he likes it. And I will still do it. So that's that. So what were you saying, Edna, to Tasha?
Oh, Tasha. What was I saying to Tasha?
Something about he can't keep just because he's a bit slow.
Oh man, I think the vaping is starting to get my throat.
I didn't hear that. What was that? Bridge.
I'm sorry, I lost it in the chat.
Bridge, where are you?
I'm not sure what I was saying to Tasha.
Okay, so let's carry on with this.
First of all,
Oh, she
the song
said
is called
that.
Bow and Arrow.
No, Tasha was saying that your mama's excuse can't always be that it's stupid. And it's
Yeah,
like, it kind of is because when is his IQ, you know what I mean?
no.
It is what it is. Capone, don't do. No, I'm sorry. I said I had like the vape is getting to my throat.
Okay. All right, let's carry on.
It's
Can we
a
remove that
Actually,
comment?
no, that's a lie. The song
Which comment? This one?
I
Yeah.
was just joking.
Okay. Oh, this is all going rather
Has
well.
Limescale turned your bathroom into a lime fail? Viacal eliminates up to 100% of
I
bathroom
think Kaplan
limescale
must have thought she
and
was in
helps stop
happy
it coming
chat or
back.
something, because we
Turn
don't
your
normally
bathroom
speak
from
like that
dull to
over here.
dazzling with Viacal. Prevent lime fail
Oh
with
no, we
Viacal,
joke
the
around
number
like
one
that
against limescale.
Sell to
sometimes.
millions
Oh,
of
for God's
people
sake, come
online
on,
with
get off the
Shopify's social
advert.
media and marketplace integrations. You can sell your products directly on Instagram.
the song is not called Bow and Arrow. I put it up. I'm gonna put it up again. Here is the song. It's called Pumped Up Kicks. That's what it's called. It's right there. It's Bardcore. Pumped Up Kicks. It's right there. There you go. There you have it. Pumped Up Kicks. Let me clear the screen. It's not called Bow and Arrows. It's called Pumped Up Kicks. Let me play it. It's the song. That's a lie.
Don't really want
I'm
to
thinking
play
about
it.
buying a bike.
Your mama rides a child-sized bike. He does. He does. Right. So let's carry on.
the song is called Bow and Arrow.
Paul.
It's a different lyric and to the song and the song.
Actually, no, it's not it's not even a different lyric to the song. I can show Pumped Up Kicks lyrics on the screen, and then I can show the Bardcore, and they've just changed over the words into Old English, but the song still goes the same way. Because then it wouldn't match. Because I can show you Pumped Up Kicks lyrics right now, and I can show
Jan, do
you
you
the
see something
lyrics
called
of
Dark Ninja?
Oh no, I'm sorry, I don't really know you. And you could be hussy, so no. We can chat in the comment section, darling. Okay. Yeah. I don't know you, so, and I'm certainly not having the hustle on here. So yeah. Sorry, matey. Not gonna happen. Okie doke. Done. Right, let's carry
Oh,
on.
the
Gia, I was
Bardcore
gonna ask
Pumped Up
you
Kicks, which
about
is
Bally's, uh,
Go on, Gia.
like a game night. Have you noticed?
This is all going rather well. Right, what are you talking about, Edna?
Oh, Jill, she mentioned that Bridge and Valley can panel, and I was just thinking about Valley's been doing like a game like trivia night during her lives, and I was just wondering if Gia has seen it.
Oh, okay. All right. Right, okay. I'm just trying to fix this. All right. All right, now Aska wants to come in. Come on then, girlie. Come
Hey,
on, baby.
Oscar.
Yeah, she's in now. She's finished. She's finished trying to eat Oakley. Okay.
medieval version. It's literally the same thing. Should we do that right now? Because I can show it. I can do that right now. All right.
Right, now the thing I want people to realise is I'm very much a lone wolf. I talk to who I want to talk to, and I run my channel the way I want to run it. I have spoken on several people in the past, and I stand by everything I've spoken. I don't think anyone has made me think, oh, I got them wrong. Apart from Slow Mama, he's the only one that I've actually, fairly recently over the last few months have thought, oh my God, did I get him wrong? Okay. The other people that I've spoken about, I still stand by what I say, and that does include Monty, but I'm not going to slag Monty off or not think that he's not done a good video here. I do think this is a very good video. I think it's an important video, and I think the fact that he showed receipts is also very, very important. And some might say, oh, it's because you hate Slow Mama. No, it's not. It's that I know the difference between right and wrong, and that's why I'm showing this. So
let me do that right now. So here is Pumped Up Kicks talking about Robert. Here we go. Since I got to do this, the lyrics for you to have a song with the same beat and the lyrics to match, even though you've changed up the words a bit, the idea is typically the same, right? So here we go. Let me prove this. So Robert's got a quick hand. He'll look around the room, but won't tell you his plan. He's got a rolled cigarette hanging out his mouth. He's a cowboy kid. Yeah. He found a 6-shooter.
yeah, so here I should just let it play, but here it says in the original lyrics, it says that he found a 6-shooter gun. Now, the new lyrics that Slow Mama was dancing to was about an arrow or something, a bow and arrow. But the meaning to the song was still the same. That's what we have to remember.
GUN in his dad's closet with a box of fun things. I don't even know what. He's coming for you. Yeah, he's coming. But the lyrics are really on the screen. Even the 10 million views, Hildegard von Blingen has the lyrics where it says, "All ye bully rooks with your buskin boots, best ye go far faster than mine arrow." So instead of
Do you know, it's quite worrying that there are so many songs that when you look deeply into them have a very dark their lyrics have a very dark meaning. I didn't realize, I have to say, and I know my music, but I didn't realize that Bohemian Rhapsody is actually about something, and that's something that Monty sort of speaks very briefly about, and I was shocked. I was shocked because I actually love that song, and I mean, like most people, I know nearly all of the lyrics of that song, and at no point did I realize it had come from something. It had such a sinister history, and I think, getting back to this Slow Mama thing, to just say that, oh, well, that's because they've changed the lyrics and that, so I'm allowed to dance around like a bloody idiot, means nothing. It means nothing, because all it shows is his ignorance. That's all it shows. So yeah, were you going to say something there, Edna?
Nope.
Okay.
bullets, he says arrows. Instead of a GUN, he says arrows. Okay, let's take a look at this. Let's match verse for verse, because I believe this is extremely important. So here we go. All ye bully rooks with your buskin boots, best ye go faster than mine arrow. Let me repeat that. All ye bully rooks with your buskin boots, best ye go faster than mine arrow. If you look here, it's this. So all the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run faster than my bullet. So instead of a bullet, they replaced it with arrow. Is it?
Oh, it's actually quite sick, isn't it? It's really quite sick.
It is.
It's horrible. So I don't want to see him actually dancing to it. I just want to hear him making his stupid explanation about it. Let's see.
Your dry scalp has got
See,
quite a lot in common
we're
with this damaged vase.
listening
It
to it going.
Say that again.
We're listening to it going line. He clearly wasn't doing that.
I'm sorry, Edna. I couldn't hear what you said there. You're saying that
I
people
was just
weren't
saying that
listening to it?
it's like we're sickened by it. No, I'm saying we're sickened by it because we're listening to it going line by line, but they weren't doing that. You know, they were just having fun doing the dance. Because honestly, I probably like walked away at this point. But even if I was there, like it probably wouldn't have clicked in my mind right away that they were dancing to a song about that. Hey, Bridge.
Hey, Bridge, come on up, darling. Yeah, he was wrong. He was wrong. I'm not going to talk much more on it. But I just thought that this video that Monty explained it all was really very good because to be honest with you, I don't know a great deal about it. But I know it was wrong, and I know that Foodie got a lot of stick.
Well, so much that
For it.
people are
So,
analyzing it. It's
well,
just
Monty
that,
analysed
like,
it. I think, Monty
well, they were saying
analysed it,
that
didn't he?
but I mean, your mama, he was saying, well, okay, so not to answer that, but I just think your mama's just addressing it in a way that he's like, oh, well, it wasn't on the day. And it's like trying to, get by on the technicality doesn't work because it's not like really, I feel like it's not the point that it was so close to the date. It's just the fact that you did it in general.
Exactly. Gia's made a good point here. Why is this being directed at Yo Mama and not the writers of the song, though? That's a good question. But I feel fairly confident that when the song came out, I'm sure it got a hell of a lot of backlash. But the sad thing is, it also got over 10 million views. So there's a hell of a lot of sick people out there, I would say. Hell of a lot. So yeah, the reason it's been directed at Yo Mama is specifically, I think, because he's always talking about the hypocrisy of everybody else, when in actual fact he's the biggest hypocrite out there. And to sort of do something like that, I mean, just shows his ignorance and his entitlement. I actually believe that this little dweeb believes that he's entitled to do and say whatever he wants on his channel, and that's not right.
I don't know, Jan, because sometimes I think this is just the way some of us cope with these horrific events that happen, right?
Mm.
Because everybody isn't going to be thoughts and prayers and blah, blah, blah. Maybe some people cope by listening to music, that talks about it in this way.
Edna, can you change your mic again, darling? Because it's not great.
Oh, is it?
Hi, groceries. Yeah, it's not great, darling. Let's see. So, okay, so I don't feel that... What, Edna?
Oh, I was gonna say I just moved, so I have to kind of dig around for my other.
Oh, all right. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry, darling. Maybe sit back a bit
Oh
from
no, I
it
think
then.
I found it.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry
Well,
too much.
it's a head. It's a headset, so I don't know if like it's on my
Okay.
head. How would I say that?
Oh, okay. All right. Don't worry. Don't worry, honey. Right. Okay. So
No,
I
I'm
think
gonna try my new
okay. Well, I think we've sort of covered that really. I just wanted to you know, I just find um ignorance. There's no excuse for ignorance when it's there before you. How are you so ignorant?
Okay.
If that's the real you, um how am I gonna know if this is the real you in the room? Uh, 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 uh. Okay, shall I just let him on and see if it is? Okay, it's Drama Friday. Let's have some drama. Here we go. Hello.
You ain't got kicked off.
It's the ogre. It's the ogre. So let's kick him out. Okay, kick guest. Oh dear, we had the ogre up there. How desperate is that man? Oh my god. I know, Bridge. Can you imagine? Oh, I know what we need. I know what we need to do to cheer ourselves up. Come on. Until Bridge can get up on here. What time? How long are you going to be, Bridge? That was hilarious. That was hilarious. Right, okay. We need something to cheer ourselves up with, guys, don't we? Because Edna's gone off with a different blooming oh, there she is. She's back on. There's Edna. Edna, your friend appeared. Your ghastly friend.
Who?
Ah, the
Oh, Hussy.
hustler.
Hey, Hussy. I got
The
lost.
hustler. Apparently he's out on the town tonight, so let's expect like a drunken live stream from him later. Oh Lordy, Miss Claudie. I love it. We're gonna have a drunken one with him crying into his beer. Oh, shame.
Oh,
We're
I
all
think
gonna
he
be
was
sad.
grocery shopping earlier.
Oh, was he? Oh God, really?
Yeah, I couldn't remember. And then Tragic said hi to groceries, and I was like, oh yeah, hi groceries.
Where did you go along with him?
I did virtually.
Oh, did you? Oh my God. Okay,
Yeah, they
so
were, of course, giving me a hard time for my Jan affiliation.
of course he would. He doesn't understand. Adults can go where you want to go. I
Man,
don't
you
give
need
a
to have a
toss.
club. I mean, we're already a group. Are we the birds?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Right, okay. Let's have a sing song. Are we ready? Saw a great chance to make money, but the court case saw them outclassed. What happened to Victor and Maxwell, two men who had promised reward? The hustler and Gigi were hopeful to buy things they now could afford. Thrown out, thrown out, just like the hustler when he's out on the town. Thrown out, kicked to the curb as they should. They've now gone to ground in a hurry. No one has seen head nor hair. They're licking their wounds, feeling sorry, while everyone laughs everywhere. Thrown out, just like the hustler when he's out on the town. Thrown out, kicked to the curb as they should. AK walked into the courthouse, confident all would be well. Hussey screamed out for the court link, whilst his dreams of success went to hell. thrown out, just like the hustler when he's out on the town. Thrown out, kicked to the curb like they should.
That was lovely, Jan. It
It makes
reminds
me
me,
laugh.
have you seen Northwest on Broadway? She was playing Simba in The Lion King.
Oh, I saw something on Twitter, but I didn't really pay much attention to it. So what are they saying? Are they saying
Oh,
she shouldn't be
it was
there?
completely awful. Yeah, it was just so apparent. It was like it made like a Broadway production look like a school play.
Oh no, really? And is she actually doing
Yeah.
it? I
And
mean,
yeah, like the thing is, it was one like okay, so not to compare to children or whatever, but just for talking sake, if you take Blue Ivy, right? When she
mhm.
was doing her school plays and when she first started on the tour, we could tell she had nerves and but when she really blossomed and it's like, yay, Blue's doing it. This is not where we're at with North. She is like,
Oh,
she should be in somebody's classes. She should not be on a Broadway stage. It's
oh,
it's mind-boggling why they would do that to her because it doesn't make any sense. It would like she's walking around there like half leading her. Her outfit doesn't even look appropriate compared to like what they're wearing. It's like I guess if she's supposed to be Northwest and like Northwest's rendition of Simba in The Lion King, then beautiful, perfect. She did it. But if she's supposed to be like seriously stepping into playing the role of Simba, it's terrible. And it's like that there's so many other like talented children that would have knocked that out of the park.
yeah, yeah. It's not fair, is it?
Right. That's
Not fair
that's
at
really
all.
what it feels like it's not fair because it's one thing, if you really want something like that and you lose out to somebody who's qualified. It's well, it's almost like, well, if I couldn't do it, then at least it's still being done well. But you can't say that in her case, and it's sad.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
Valley.
sad for her as well, because she'll know it. Even if she doesn't
Yeah.
know at the time now, when she gets older, she'll see it. She'll see all the bad reviews and everything, and that's not nice. That's not
Yeah.
a very nice
I
thing to
mean,
to
I'm
do.
sure her money helps soften the blow. Like,
Well,
I
I
mean, I
know
hope she doesn't
somebody.
internalize it.
I'm sure there's somebody who was a brilliant star, child star on the stage, and that's this young lady. Here we go.
TNGG. But men with a dubious past, they saw a great chance to make money, but the court case saw them outlast. Thrown out, just like the hustler when he's out on the town. Thrown out, kicked to the curb as they should.
Right, I want everybody, if you've got a lighter, you need to swing it above your head. Here she comes. It's the girl in question.
Yeah.
I'm in the car. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Have you got this on
Let me.
loudspeaker in the car?
I was supposed to be on Broadway as the first black little orphan Annie, but they weren't giving the parts to black girls during that time.
You're
So
joking.
no.
I can tell
So
by
really,
the voice. Come on, get your lighters
Marilla.
out, everybody. Swing them up in the air. Sway. This is a great version. Let's carry on.
What happened to Victor and Maxwell? Two men who promised rewards. The hustler and Gigi were hopeful to buy things they now could afford. Thrown out, just like the hustler when he's out on the town. Thrown out, kicked to the curb as they should. May now gone underground in a hurry. No one has seen head nor hair. They're licking their wounds, feeling sorry, while everyone laughs everywhere. Thrown out, just like the hustler when he's out on the town. Thrown out, kicked to the curb as they should. AK walked into the courthouse, confident all would be well. Hussy screamed out for the court leave, while his dreams of success went to hell. Thrown out, just like the hustler when he's out on the town. Thrown out, kicked to the curb as they should.
That was brilliant, and I loved the graphics. I loved it. Oh my God, when I saw it, Bridge, I was laughing.
I had to find all those images.
Oh, it's bloody marvelous. Thank you so much, Hippie Easter. I really appreciate that. I'm so glad you're addressing this. Yes, I think it's important. I think it's very important. Barley says, yeah, thank you so much, Hippie Easter. Barley says, Jan's views, look what a nice group you have in your chat. I'm sorry Pets is not around to throw her money away here for some validation. I know.
Validation.
Validation. So have we got David in the house? I think we have. Oh, David's got so many. So many accounts. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I can't keep track of them. I'm like, okay, David. I'm like, who? Where?
Yeah. It's David. It's maybe we should do one on David. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man, yes.
About his hips, about his soft hips.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do one on David. I'm sure I can come up with one. That's one of the what's the word, advantages of actually being a songwriter back in the day. I didn't write anything like that though, I have to say. Nothing like that. But yeah, that's given me something to do over the weekend. Let's do it. Hey Barley, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. I hope Slow Mama takes Pete's or Pets on a coffee meet and greet. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I know.
Yeah, I think that would be really nice.
Yeah, you would. You would. Oh dear. So it's just bizarre. It's actually. Oh, you didn't hear, Bridge. I think I got suspended from Twitter.
From Twitter?
Yeah,
Well,
I think
well,
so.
you have another account, so whatever.
Yeah, I know. I'm not bothered. I think it's the one where I sent it to Slow Mama about the video I saw. Did you see it?
I did. I did.
What did you think? Did you think naughty Jan?
I just
Gonna
scrolled
get
on by.
suspended.
I just said whatever. Okay.
Jan's gone Sasha the other day. You can't derail me. Only Edna derails me. If I've decided that I've got something to say, I'm going to jolly well say it. So yeah, so I reckon it probably was that. Oh well, never mind. And the funny thing is, though, Edna, Bridge, I can't remember the password to the email. So even if they are trying to contact me, I can't. However, yeah. So that's that. Yeah, he can bees on. Do you know what though? The other day, I'd been on Twitter far too long, and it was just so awful. It is just awful, and I'm not just talking about people like this on there. I'm talking about all the other things that are happening in the world, in the real world. Not old Tubbs going to court or forgetting to go to court. So yeah, and I thought to myself, do you know what? I really don't want to be coming on Twitter as Jan's views. It's like just so, I don't know. It's just horrible. There's just so many horrible things going on. So let's see what I am. Oh, I've got a couple of other accounts. Don't worry about it. I'm all right. Okay. And I didn't have that many people on that one. But I have got, in all, I think I've got 3. I think I've got 3 Twitter accounts. So anyone who blocks me, that's how I see what you're saying. All right.
So you want to stay incognito?
Well, I may be a boomer, but I'm quite good on the computer. I used to do a lot of graphic designing, and I actually bought my own Mac. I didn't have to beg for it.
Man, I want to be like you when I grow up. I'm still trying to buy a Mac.
Yeah, I bought it. It's getting on a bit now. I bought it about maybe 7 or 8 years ago. And it wasn't that. I don't know how much they go for now. I think I paid about 12, 13 grand for it. No, not 12, 13 grand. What am I talking about?
Wow.
Yeah, no, about 1,300, something like that for it. But I wanted it for my artwork. That's why I got it, really.
Somebody quick, flip that. Run with it.
I don't see the point in having one if you're not going to use it, though.
Yeah.
What it's intended. And that's why, the hustler getting one just makes me laugh, because he doesn't have a clue what he can do with it.
But you know what? I say that so I get a little cheap computer, and then I sound like I'm underwater or whatever your mama said, right? So maybe, he might not be using the computer to its full capability, but at least he has room to grow.
Room to grow? Are you kidding me?
It's been like 3 years.
Jinx, Bridge.
All right.
He's had it 3 years, and he doesn't know how to use it. Anyway, I'm not going to teach him.
These have been pandemic years, though. These years have been rough. These aren't like normal years.
Stop making excuses. Right. So, what other what other drama are we going to get into?
Well, your
I
mom was talking about. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
go on, go on.
Well, I was just gonna say, I thought it was funny how your mom was talking about the drama between GP and Monty and Hannibal. And
Oh, is there a
Hannibal,
three-way drama going on? Is it a three-way drama?
sure, or your mama, Monty, GP, and Hannibal.
A hot dog? What?
Someone says in my chat, and I don't know who it is. It may be
Your
Sasha,
mama,
but I may.
Monty.
Yeah, Yo Mama, Monty, and Hannibal. So what's going on with those three? Somebody
Mhm.
tell me.
Well, eh, well, so your mama was talking about Hannibal's response to Monty alleging that he has HIV and he was spreading it, and also alluding to there
Oh,
being drama between um him and his community members. But it was funny to see your mama talk about it.
Yo Mama will talk about anything that he thinks he can get money for. I almost feel sorry for Hannibal. I don't know why, but I feel we should leave him alone and let him do his thing. He stopped bothering me. I respect that. I don't really speak on Hannibal, mainly
Oh,
because I don't
sorry
watch
for what?
it. What?
I'm sorry, Jan. I don't know. I feel like let me just zip it. Go ahead, Jan.
Oh, is he drunk now?
Who?
Is he drunk now? Oh Lord. Yeah, Edna,
Ew,
you've killed that
ew.
conversation. I mean, right. So, what I got from that, because nobody's telling me in the chat, what I got from that is that Monty has been spreading rumors that Hannibal has got HIV.
Mhm. Yep. Yep.
Really?
I watched it today, the one that he did last night, and that is slanderous. It's slanderous. You don't know somebody's status, and this is just a rumor that is being spread. It's I feel it's horrible.
That is horrible. That's awful. I didn't know about that. So why? I mean, why? How have they fallen out? I mean, they must have fallen out for him to say that.
That's the
Well, they
thing. It
haven't.
hasn't come out yet. Go ahead,
Okay,
Billy.
so apparently the rumor originated in Discord. Okay, listen, I spoke out on Monty when he came for Gigi of all people, because I thought I couldn't believe that Monty was calling Gigi outright a sex, pred. I couldn't believe that. So I think I may have done a video about it, or I let it be known that I thought that was disgusting. You can't call people that unless you've got proof of it. And I think
What were you
that's
gonna
why
say,
I'm
Bridge?
blocked from there. Okay, let me
I
see
think
what the
you've
chat
since been
says.
unblocked, though.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't tried. I must say, Monty has become interesting to me. He's spitting some interesting shit out these days, but it is toxic. The thing is, you can be toxic. I mean, there's plenty of people out there that are toxic, but don't lie and don't defame. And, I don't agree with that. I really don't. Okay, not his Discord. Discord of Mexico people, not sure which one. Oh God, it seems that she seems to be quite a common
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, that's a horrible thing to say though.
Right?
So Bridge, you said you
Well, when
watched
people
it.
were talking about his Discord, I was in his Discord.
Fred, you said that you watched it. What did you watch, darling? Did you watch it on Monty, or did you watch Monty's, or what?
I watched Hannibal's and I watched Monty's.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, because I I knew the story beforehand, and it was a rumor that some people said that they had screenshots or whatever. It happened in the Discord, and somebody went on Monty's panel last month and just basically was talking about what was going on in the Discord without giving any names whatsoever. And then yesterday, that's Monty for some reason was like, okay, I'm going to break this news, and this is who it was, and said it was Hannibal.
Right. Okay. Oh, I don't know what to say about that, really, other than to say, if it's true, why is that used against him?
Right. And that's basically that's what Hannibal was saying too. He was like, if I did have it, he was like, which I don't. He was like, why would you use that against me? And he was like, if I did have it, I would be basically spreading awareness about the issue. But for Monty to come out with no proof, just a he say, she say, whoever said, and running with it like it's a fact, no.
No, I don't agree with that at all. I think that's disgusting, and I still stand by what I said about what he was saying about Gigi. You know, you can't call him what was it? Oh, that he used to call him a groomer and all things like that. And I was like, you can't do that. You know, I understand calling people names and saying, they're predatory or whatever, but have proof for it. You know, don't just say it. I mean, what proof has Monty given? Has
When
he
it
given
comes to
any proof?
Hannibal, but the thing with Hannibal though, it wasn't just that he has the disease; it's that he was spreading it around knowingly. Wasn't? I thought that's what the
Which would
issue
be against the
was.
law, wouldn't it? That would be criminal. That's a criminal offence, isn't
Right.
it?
I think that was the implication. It wasn't just the T of him having the disease. It's that he's using it as like a weapon in the community. And when it came out and people, were calling him out about it, it's all alleged, the story. I don't know. But it's just that he basically didn't care, and that's why certain members left.
But that's what happens in this part of the internet, and it's shocking. It's unbelievable that people will use information that they find out on a creator, or they don't even have to be a creator. It can be somebody who happens to watch the video and use it against them. And it's like with mental illness, they found out, I've got a mental illness. Oh yeah, so all we'll do is keep saying, oh well, she's crazy, she's this, she's that, because she's got a mental illness. And it's the same with anything, even if it's a physical illness. Why use that against people? It doesn't. It's awful to me. Doesn't make sense. So Barney says Monty wanted to expose Steve because Steve has a theft record from 20 years ago. Gross, but he didn't do it. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me, Barley. That's what they do. It's just, as Grocery says, Goward has lost sight of what trash talking is supposed to be. Exactly. Trash talking shouldn't be slanderous. It shouldn't be, defaming somebody's character. There are some people on here that deserve to be spoken about in derogatory ways because of their behavior. Because some of the behavior I've seen is dreadful. The only thing confirmed is that there was a fallout with Curl over drinking and some private info being dumped. but it's all confusing still. That curl.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, that's all I've got to say. I've done videos on her, so I don't need to go over it again. So they fell out, did they?
Make it come.
She was a weird one. But the thing is, I think you can say, you know, someone's a bit weird, someone's, you know, a bit acting in such and such a way. But I mean, to actually accuse somebody of something heinous like that, of going around spreading AIDS, is like awful.
Right.
I can't believe that.
Right.
It is, but not everybody sees it as an awful thing. I mean, because
No, I don't.
people do that.
I know. I just think it's dreadful. I think, and it just sort of really shows the type of person. And let's touch on this Sarah woman, who I've seen sort of. I know of her existence. Put it this way, I've never watched her, for the same reason that I don't watch Jessica Mesker. I think they're both very similar, in my opinion, from what I've seen of them. Now, she did a video or a live stream with her daughter. I don't know how old the daughter is, but the language that was coming out, not only coming out of her, but coming out of her daughter
11
as
years old. 11.
11. Oh, jeez. I mean, I won't even play it on here. I can't play it because it's
This
just
is someone in
vile.
Girl World, or is it,
Yes.
who is this person?
Do you want to take over, Bridge?
Sarah, she used to be, well, she's not very well known, but and I think you showed her on your channel before, Jen, but she's not very well known. She used to be in the attic with Negs, and then she switched and became anti-attic, and it's been kind of, who does she hang out with? I don't know.
I think, doesn't she have tenuous links with Hillbilly?
Yes, yes, and I know she used to be in Petty Fam a little bit, but
Oh
she I don't
God.
know, she kind of gets around, yeah. But it's mostly Hillbilly and I think somebody else. I forget.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can't play it. Don't
Okay.
worry. I won't play it, Luna. It just triggered me. It triggered me as a mum. It triggered me as a grandma. I just thought it was foul. And there's certain things that I won't have on my channel. Especially sort of live reacting to, because yeah, I just think it's vile, and that's why I wouldn't have Hussy on here either. For that reason. If somebody's that vile, I just don't want it, you know. She mods for Gigi, Belinda, Jill, all those. Okay. So Jill, just Jill?
Lego, the Lego
And,
hair.
and Fedora. That makes sense.
But you know what,
Yeah.
Jen? You don't have to be a mother and a grandmother to feel that way about that. You know, just being a
Yes,
member of society, wanting a healthy society, you don't want to see that.
yep,
Kids
No.
don't grow up to
yep.
be, producing members.
It's just, I think it sort of triggers me also because I've worked in the education system for so long, and I've seen the damage that some children have had done to them by their parents, that to see something like that, it's a form of abuse. In my
Yeah.
opinion, it's a form of abuse. Those children are not getting what they rightly deserve from their parents,
Mhm.
and in that case from her mother. For a mother to
True. Yeah.
allow her child to speak in that way on such a public platform, or even you know, in real life. I mean, Jesus, that's got to be neglect. It's just got to be.
Yeah.
It's just no. I just
You know
so
what
yeah.
though? It's almost like you can't really blame the mom when the dad's not even there.
No, no,
Um,
no. That's got nothing to do with it. How a child brings up how a mother brings up her child has nothing to do with whether the mother has a partner or not. Unless you're assuming that the father
Absolutely,
is
it
the
does. She doesn't have
disciplinarian.
any help.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I left my first husband when I had 3 children. And let me tell you, when I was with him, he was so useless as their dad, that I was relieved not to have him around. He was absolutely useless with them. I did everything for them. So it all depends on the
I
caliber of the
understand what you're
father.
saying, but
I hate this. I just hate this assumption that single mothers can't produce or can't bring up well educated and well behaved children. I hate that. That's not a fact. So I hate that, you know, and saying, oh, well,
no,
you know, if the
I
dad was
think
there, things would be
it's
different.
that's
No,
not what
I don't agree with that, Edna. Absolutely not. My sister raised her son alone and he is a respectful, well-mannered boy. Absolutely. I mean, people joke about when I speak about my children, but I'm so proud of them because I taught them from a very early age how to behave, and they know how to behave. They're all adults now and they've got children of their own, and my grandchildren also know how to behave. And they're, you know, they're intelligent, they're articulate, they know right from wrong. It's got nothing to do with being a single parent. I'll die on that hill, Edna. I will. Why do you feel that?
I don't know. I mean, because it take like I just grew up with the mindset that it takes a village to raise a child. So it's not saying that a single mother or just because a child only has like their primary parent as a mother that they're destined to be X, Y, and Z. It's just that when you only have like when you have a single parent, raising a child by themselves, and, like, I can't like, I don't know why it's like, how is it all surprising when they come out with all these issues? Because, that's a lot. Like, for one person to give a child everything that they need is impossible.
No, it's not. What's impossible? What can't a mother give
Because a
to?
child needs a community of people to raise them. Like, one single mother cannot meet the needs of an entire community. And so that's not to say that, because the father isn't there, that like that would have changed everything. But what I'm saying, well, oftentimes when it's a single mother, it's not a single mother and her community of people. It's really a single mom and her child against the world.
I don't know. I can't agree with that. I think, I think you have a very idealistic view on parenthood. And while I can understand the ideology of, a child being brought up by a village, it sounds wonderful. But what if the village is full of not very nice people, put it that way? What if the village it has like an evil undertone to it? What if the village
Well,
does
most
not
of my
support
Well, and
does
I
not
can answer some of
support.
that. Most of my village was in church. So you had the church members, like as a community, looking out as for, certain things. So if you see someone acting out of line, they might get away with it on the peripheries, but they're not going to be in the middle acting a mess, right? Because there's going to be enough eyes on them that they're going to stand out and they're not going to be allowed to get away with it.
I don't think that happens now. Family life, especially,
It
well,
might
I
not
can't
happen.
say in America, but family life,
Now, this
definitely,
is funny go.
definitely in Europe, and from what I've seen in, in your country, is vastly different to the way it used to be. Um, And, nowadays, there isn't such a nuclear family as there used to be. I mean, when you sort of look
Mhm.
at the way families used to be, it used to have that sort of philosophy of, the child is brought up by the village. It doesn't happen nowadays, not so much. It does happen in certain communities, but then it can be detrimental. It can be detrimental to the child. It can be detrimental to the mother who spends her whole time feeling inadequate because she can't, in their eyes, she can't look after her own child. So that's very damaging to the
Well,
mother as well.
no, it's not. No, the villages, there's a support to the mom. It's not as a replacement.
Okay, listen. So my mother has 5 other siblings, and they were all raised by a single mother. There is no way in hell that I know that my mother or her sisters would talk to their mother or any other adult the way that that girl was talking to Sarah and everybody in the chat. She's calling people whores and all kinds of stuff. No, no.
What do you feel about this idea of or this ideology of a child is sort of brought up by a village? What do you think of that, Bridget?
I
Do you
don't think it.
think it?
I don't think it happens anymore.
No, yeah, that's
I
what I
mean, we
was
don't
saying.
even know. Most people don't even know their own neighbors. There is no village unless you're
Mm,
lucky to have that environment. But no,
mm, I know.
Yeah, that's really sad.
It's sad. It's sad, but it's a fact of life now. And I think with the inclusion of social media and the accessibility, the easy accessibility from all members of the family, they don't need their real family. A lot of these people, and I'm talking about children as well, don't feel that they need their family in the same way that they used to when social media wasn't around.
Jan, can you
Yeah, but
drop the link
social
again in the
media
chat?
isn't a replacement for
Can I
family.
what, Bridge?
Put the StreamYard link in the chat so I can
Why?
change devices. So I can change devices.
Okay, honey. Here we go. Okay. Right, okay. So
But
I
Gia says,
think that
just sad that the
like a lot
father
of
can
issues
go.
where people are saying
It's just sad that the father can go bees and all the responsibility is on the
that
mum. Exactly.
people are here.
Hey, Bridge, you back in?
Yes.
Right, okay. Oh, David. As long as a single mother has a good network around her, her child will be fine. There's good and bad mothers like in everything. That's absolutely true. That is true.
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe Sarah lives with her parents too. So
Well, doesn't Jessica Messica live with her parents as well, her mother?
I believe so. Her mom, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's got, yeah. Plus, a kid should not be looking at that kind of thing. I know, no guidance. Now, if that child talks like that on a live stream and knows that she can get away and with speaking in that manner with her mother in the room. What the hell does she do when she's at school, when she's in the
Yes,
playground?
I thought about that too. I was like, she has got to be tearing that classroom up.
Awful. So Kimberlina says she went to high school with her neighbor, so you're good. I think it's very sad, and it does, it does sort of upset me to see how badly certain children behave, and I will always point the finger at the parents. I just do, because I dealt with it for nearly 10 years when I worked in schools, and I could see it. You can just speaking to like an 11, 12-year-old kid who says, oh, well, my mum thinks I'm never going to be anything anyway, so why should I bother? Like, what? And yeah, some of these people need to hear it from the
Yeah.
parents of these children.
I'll never forget when I heard that.
It's awful. It really is.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
I watched I quite often watch like the cam, the body cam videos of the police arresting people. And yesterday I watched one, and it was this woman, and she was caught shoplifting. So instead of sort of trying to make it really all smooth, she had a baby in a car seat, and then she had an older child who was about 3, I suppose. And instead of sort of trying to make it easy and a bit smoother for the children, she just screamed and screamed. Her child was standing there screaming and screaming, and all she could do was say, "My child's got my child's autistic, and you're upsetting her." And the cop was like really calm, and he was like, "No, ma'am,
you're upset. Yeah.
You're screaming. Please just calm down for the sake of your child. Don't you tell me how to be in front of my child." And I thought, oh my God. And I just thought to myself, okay.
I hate to see people use it. Yeah. I hate to see people use like autism or whatever condition in that kind of way, because it's one thing if for the children they have to witness their parents being abused by the police in some manner, but it's like you took your child along for a robbery. You can't get mad when they when they see you get caught. It's just a part of what you signed up for.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I agree that the police should wear these cameras, because not only for their own safety, but also for the safety of the people that they're arrested. But I'm telling you, I honestly think some of these cops are just too soft on these people. I just think they are. I'm like, really? You're letting them
Man,
torture you
what
like
is
that?
this? Was this in America?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I think they just show what they want to show maybe on social media. But as far as the cops being too soft, yeah, there's a lot of that not happening.
I don't know if I would run it that way. Yeah,
right.
Because these
Maybe I
cops,
just
like,
see the
I
soft
mean, I see
ones.
them talking to I mean, these cops talk to anybody like they crazy. I mean, you see a little kid, a grandpa, this, that, a different race. Like, it's just like they put on that uniform and they forget that they're human.
Yes. I remember when I was just out of college and I was living in the Bay Area. We had road trip down for a party in LA, and the party got shut down. And the cops were called. I think somebody pulled a fire alarm or something. So everybody had to leave. So people are walking out of the place, and the cops are there, like, get out of here, shoving me, shoving people. Like it's a whole bunch of people, and we're walking slowly. You can't walk faster than the other person, but the cops are really just shoving us.
Right.
And I'm just like, what the hell? And they shoved me. I kind of stumbled. They shoved my friend. My friend was like, "What the hell?" And I was just like, "Keep on walking. Just keep walking because I'm not trying to get beat up."
Oh my God,
Mhm.
that's terrifying.
Mhm.
You're lucky you just get beat up. The way
Right.
these cops be acting, they shoot first and ask us later.
Mhm.
Oh my God. Well, I'm going to try and find that one. What was it?
Yep.
Shoplifting. Shoplifting, Walmart. Where is she? So you think they just show the soft ones?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Or maybe no, they don't just show the soft one. You just haven't seen the other ones. I think that's what it is.
I've seen quite a few. Where is she? Right, shoplifting, mother.
I'm trying to think what the way to tell you whatever you know.
Do you think I'm a bit
Whatever
naive?
sounds good to get you moving
Do you think I'm
along.
a bit naive?
I think so, Jan. I think so.
Yeah. Okay. I think it was on that one, Law and
Maybe
Crime. I like the
unaware.
Law and Crime one. Yes, I think, yeah, but I accept that, because I don't, I don't, so they'd be on videos, wouldn't they? I can only see what I see online, really, as regards America.
Well, let me tell you about another incident where we got pulled over by the cops.
Oh my God.
I was in high school and I was over at my friend's house and we wanted to go get some McDonald's or where we were hungry, wanted to go, and we were driving. The cops pulled us over and made us get out of the car, and we're like, "What's going on?" And they're just like, "Shut the hell up. You speak when you're spoken to." And we were like, "What happened?" Like, we're looking at each other like, "What happened?" And it seems as though that I guess some girl had gotten beaten up by three, because it was three of us, but they had gotten beaten up by three girls, and they were waiting. They were going to get the girls so they could identify to see if we were the perpetrators or something like that. I find out later, because I actually had class. I was in high school. I had class with the girl that actually beat her up. This was some like 200-pound Mexican girl, hella tall and stuff. And I'm like, we're sitting here, we're all like under 5'3" and thin, but the cop is telling us to shut the hell up because we supposedly beat up some girl when we didn't even look like the people that actually did it.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
Right, I'm still looking. I think it was called The Worst Mother. They called it. The Worst Mother. That's awful, though.
And look, my little incidents, my little
Yeah.
baby incidents are nothing compared to what other people go through.
But don't you think... Okay. I have to be careful what I say. Oh, what's this? Oh, that is... Okay, right. Do you want to watch this one? This one? All right, let's watch one together. Let's watch this one. It's... All right, that one there.
Many of you have questions about this flight and are scared.
Right.
You're not supposed to be recording.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, man. Wouldn't that feel good hearing all this stuff though?
Right. So, what do we think of that one then?
Did it happen in December? She wished everybody a Merry Christmas.
What's that got to do with anything? Don't you think? Don't you think that she was out of order there?
Well, in the little titles, in the subtitles, it said that she was probably suffering from a mental health crisis, which she probably was.
Okay, so we're going to start again, and I'm going to stop it now. I wanted to make sure that we played it first. Okay, let's start. So, right, so the first thing she's doing, right, we've got the cop here, right? and then we've got her who's going to throw everything around the shop. Okay. So what would you say? Okay. What would you do? Like, if you were the cop, what would you do there?
So why was the cop called in the first place? What was she doing before? I want to know what she was doing beforehand.
Good point.
Right. Because there's at least 2 steps before we got to this point that they could have de-escalated the situation, I'm sure.
Okay. All right. I'm listening to you girls because you know more about this than I do. Oh, apparently she slaps a cop at some point. Okay.
Well, I
So let's
mean,
move on.
but the
Go on,
thing is,
Edna.
it's like, what is she? Is she turning something? What's the issue?
Yeah, she's returning everything to the floor. She's like getting handfuls and just throwing it everywhere. I mean, is that really a good reason to act
No,
like this?
that's her
though?
response to the issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a good reason, but I'm just saying that this is just a response. This isn't the issue. That's where they got it messed up.
Right.
Okay. All right. Let's play a bit more.
She handed them a 20 and they gave her change for a 10.
So she's yelling, "Drag me out of here!" Oh, that's where she struck the cop.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
clearly.
Oh. Right. Police said that the woman was suffering from a possible mental health issue. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I feel like it's a given. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Supposed to be recorded.
Yes.
It's like a pinata.
Dan, as the officer attempts to reach, I'm sorry, but what's made me laugh is they've actually put she was seen tearing down a Skittles and magazine.
I wonder how much the Skittles were. Were the Skittles on sale? I wonder.
Yes, I know.
I don't like Skittles, but I like the gummies. Like the
I
gummy
like
bears or something.
Skittles. I love
Skittles
them.
Yeah, Skittles are good.
Do they do like giant
Like those
Skittles
or
over
like
there?
Lindt chocolate.
I haven't seen giant Skittles. I've never seen that.
We have them over here. They're
Giant
lovely. I do like
Skittles?
them. Giant
Oh,
Skittles, yeah.
wow.
In the same packets,
gotta
but they're
look that
called
up.
giant ones.
Yes, ma'am.
The actual Skittle is bigger.
Right, so now she's going to call him racist. Why? Why is she calling him racist now?
Because this is a black woman just trying to shop in Walmart, and here comes this racist cop.
Now I know you're talking out of your asses. Oh, God.
Oh, she was saying racist. Now I thought she was saying Merry Christmas. She was saying racist. Okay.
Oh, are you serious? You thought
I thought she was saying Merry
Okay.
Christmas.
No. Oh, no. Gia said
I
she's throwing.
forgot what I was gonna ask.
She's throwing all the items around like it's a party. It's a party. A party. Okay, so we don't need to read what other people are saying, but let's find another one, shall we? Because so that's one. I still can't find this one that's it's set. I'm sure it was called. Right, okay. I thought it was called Worst Mother Shopping in Walmart. Arrest made in. Okay. Oh, this looks interesting. Let's have a look at this one, shall we? I haven't seen this one. Oh no, I like it when and when it comes from the studio. I just like to see the actual thing from the body cam. So let's put shoplifting. Let's put body cam. Oh, I think she may have been in Target. There's two, isn't there? You got two big ones there.
Yeah.
Right, hang on. Find it. Who's this woman here? Fails to outrun after they stealing. We have to look at this one. I'm sorry. You'll know why. Okay, this one here.
Just boom.
After the adverts, of course. Right, here we go. Oh. Right, look at the title.
Oh, no.
Wisconsin woman fails to outrun police after allegedly stealing from Dick's Sporting Goods. Poor Dick. Poor Dick, that's what I say. Oh. Anyway, let's have a look at this one. Oh.
What started out as a high-speed chase turns into a foot chase when suspects jump out of a vehicle in front of Wisconsin officers.
Oh.
And foot bail. 3 occupants.
Oh my God.
The entire incident stemming from an alleged...
Yeah, not sure about that hair.
Absolutely not.
That lace is laid, though.
Yes, it is. She got the baby hairs and everything.
But,
Right?
No.
You gotta think this is in the middle of the police tussle.
She's got the lace, like she's got the eyelashes happening. Yeah,
that's a pretty good picture. She should use that picture.
Girl.
Yeah, put it on her Facebook profile. Yeah, that's
she's got a bit of she got her brows done, a bit of lip gloss. Yeah, okay. All right.
Eyelashes are popping.
Yep.
Cute little dimple.
Yep. Retail theft at a Dick's Sporting Goods.
Keep your hands in your back.
Please don't be rough. Like my arm.
It all started on October 3rd in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, just outside of Milwaukee. That's where police were tipped off about a retail theft at an area Dick's Sporting Goods. Dash camera video shows an officer catch up with the suspect's vehicle.
She's not stopping, is she? She's gonna keep going.
Who knew they got down like this in Milwaukee?
When the suspect refuses to stop along the interstate, an officer can be heard calling in the pursuit.
146. Vehicle is not stopping. We're northbound 41. 57 miles per hour.
Oh.
Looks like we're exiting Capitol.
So, girls, what would you do if you were driving along and all of a sudden there's a police car driving behind you with his lights flashing? I certainly wouldn't put my foot down on the pedal and zoom off, would you?
But at the same time, I wouldn't do that either. But we didn't do anything wrong. But she is clearly in the wrong. You know, if the police, if the police have the lights on, I'm gonna pull over and be like, "What did I do, officer?"
Yeah, look at me. I'm only tiny.
But I'm probably gonna drive to like a bitty parking lot or something. I'm not gonna pull off the side of the highway.
Yeah.
But
I would at least put my hazards on. I would at least
so that they know that you're going to stop. Don't derail it. Stop.
Let's just go home. Oh, did you want to talk to me?
No, we do, darling, but we're concentrating.
No, I'm joking. Like if I was the police or if I was talking to the police.
146 plate is Academy Adam 4645, negative current 2022 at a Camry Gray color list to a Dairy out of Anderson.
No, right here.
But after taking an off-ramp, the suspect stops on the side of the road behind another vehicle.
We're stopped right now about the 110 block of Capitol. Foot still on the brake. I don't know if they're going to keep going. They're behind us. It will be.
So why haven't they got out the car? Why aren't the cops out there?
No. Oh yeah.
He's just chatting on. Well, he's not chatting,
Yeah.
but I mean, he's just talking
It's
on the
safe to
radio.
get off right here.
Well, he does. Oh no, because you drive on the wrong side of the road, don't you?
We drive on the right side of the road.
No, you drive on the wrong side.
No, we literally
Right.
drive on the right. We literally drive on the right side of the road. The right. The right.
I can't argue with that, really, can I?
Yes.
Right. Thank you, Bridge.
The officer calls in for backup, saying he's worried the car may speed off again. He also calls for stop sticks just in case the driver makes a break for it.
146. I'll wait for another vehicle to come in case I exit and they take off again. Again, we're eastbound Capitol about the.
What's the guy in the front doing? What's this guy doing? He just happens to be there, like with a flat tire or something. Weird.
Yeah. It
Right,
is.
let's move up a bit. I want to see. We want to see the action. They're going to be there for a while. Oh, here we go. He's got out the car now. Here we go.
On 23rd.
Right. He looks nervous to me, that cop.
Well, I mean, he probably is because he doesn't know what this lady's gonna do.
I don't like that police are just always nervous. It's like you really shouldn't be an officer if just being on the job makes you jittery.
That's what I think.
Let me say, my dad told me he had a cop friend, and he would tell he told me that his friend told him, like, whenever they got a call, he would hear the call, but he would wait.
She said would end up like her.
He would wait like a while so that he knew that other officers would be there first, because he never wanted to be the first one there.
Oh, really? Oh.
That's what's kind of already knew what was going on. We switched so many channels as I travel from each district.
So it looks what? I'm lost now. Hang on.
That house is so Midwest with that brick. That is so Midwest.
9 starts barking. First responders are quick to notice a suspect hidden behind a garbage can. The woman was later identified as Dariana Anderson.
Hey, she couldn't.
Hands up! Hands up!
I was going to say she couldn't hide with that pink hair. That pink hair stands out. What is she doing?
Right?
Neon hair.
How funny.
Come on! Come on, get your hands up. I see you behind the garbage can. Face away from me.
Oh, dear.
Face away. Face away. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. All right. I got covered. On the knees. Let's get her. Get on your knees. Drop down your knees.
I'm thinking this one here is a right scaredy cat, isn't he? It's really, I mean, it's a young girl here. She hasn't got any weapons or any barefoot. I mean, and he's telling the other guy to stand back. Oh, no.
But you never know.
Keep your hands in your back.
Officers act quickly, putting Anderson in handcuffs.
Please don't be rough.
Please don't be rough. She's just driven in a bloody car chase, and she has the gall to say, please don't be rough. I'm like, I'll be as rough as I like, you thief. That's what
I mean,
like.
she's pretty lucky that they didn't turn that dog loose on her.
No, that's a problem. People still shouldn't be rough with her.
What? They could have been killed in that run.
I want Edna to be a police officer. She will be the kindest officer there is. She'd be like, please just stop.
Please.
Ugh. The thing is when there's a hierarchy, right? We're talking about crimes with like against items, you know, property. That's not on the same level as assaulting someone in an arrest.
True.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. I can understand that. I'll tell you another thing. These cops, they're useless at putting these bloody handcuffs on. It takes them forever.
Where'd you put your phone?
My bad. Too much coincidence with that animal.
Yeah, just confirm that she didn't get bit. Yeah.
Contact on body camera.
Sure.
Sure.
When asked, Anderson doesn't tell the officers her name and instead just asks for water.
What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
Can I get some water?
Okay, I just want to make sure. I see that the top was ripped. Was that? Did you get bit by the dog at all?
Oh, they did.
Anywhere?
They did
No?
have.
Okay.
They did release the dog. They did release.
So
the
why
dog.
are they worried about? See, this is what I don't understand. This is what I mean about being too soft. This girl is a thief, right?
But
Anyway, way, she's gone into somewhere. She's stolen something. She's taken them on like a wild goose chase, driving, at God knows what speed, and now they're worried that oh, did the dog bite you? I mean,
But why did they release the dog on her?
They
it
didn't.
Was for it. They're asking if the dog bit her. So how did they not release the dog?
Okay. All right. Let's listen.
Okay, we'll take care of that in just a second. All right. I'm just confirming that you didn't get bit. That was already there. Okay. All right. Stand up for us. All right. You want it?
Right. So they're worried about being sued. Right. That the dog bit her. Whereas in reality, I'd be like, well, you bloody deserved it.
But no, I'm gonna be like Edna right now because why are you releasing the dog, a canine? Why are you releasing the dog on some petty theft?
They didn't release it though.
Then how the dog bite her?
Didn't we? They didn't release it. We saw.
How the dog bite her then?
I don't know. But they showed that bit, right? Hang on. Right. So where's the dog? There. They didn't release the dog.
The dog shouldn't even been there.
Right, there she is, right? That's her there.
They act like it's
and
a
the
drug
dog.
case or
He
something.
doesn't let go of the dog.
Face away from me. Face away.
Face away. Show me your hands. Show me your hands.
All right. I got cover. On the knees. Let's get her.
I think they brought the dog in there, or they said about the dog there, because they were worried that she would say that the dog attacked her. That's what I think. The dog didn't go anywhere near her.
The dog had to go near her if they're asking if she was bit.
No, I don't believe that. We've just seen that. They held on to the dog. Look, there, they held on to the dog.
I think they probably released the dog earlier to try to find her, maybe.
Oh, maybe. Right, let's look at that again, and let's see when she comes out, has she got a rip on that top?
Face away from me. Face away.
Face away. Show me your hands. Show me your hands.
All right. I got cover. On the knees. Let's get her. Get on your knees. Drop down to your knees.
Right, okay. Right, so let's go up to here. So they've got her. Right, they're asking about the. Right, she's got that. She probably ripped that trying to get over the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, I told you I should be a detective. I'd be very fair. I'd be like, right, you stole something, you can go to jail for life. That's it. Bloody tea leaf. I wouldn't have the sympathy or the patience with these people. I just think they're awful.
And into a squad car.
Yeah, she's
I don't
caught
know. I
that.
feel like you push people up against the wall, and you can't be surprised when they stop acting humane.
And after that, the officers congratulate the police canine on a job well done.
So what caught me was, you know, I saw what you saw. Like, oh, he definitely is interested.
Yeah,
he's
hard,
definitely interested. And then I came around. I'm like, okay, there's nothing there, and I didn't see.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell it's a person here.
either.
But then when I got to here, I could see what looked to be.
Because he barked, and I'm like, oh, she's barking at something.
Yeah.
I thought maybe, my bad.
Yeah.
But she was, like I said, for the nature of the
Yeah,
passive
they
on her
released the dog. They released the dog to find her.
Mm. So you think that's bad?
No, I don't think it's bad at all. But I was just looking for an explanation of why was the dog released. But at the same time, if I was a cop, I wouldn't have released the dog. I'd be like, the girl stole some tennis shoes from Dick's. Who cares about Dick's? Dick's doesn't even have nice tennis shoes or clothes. Who cares about Dick's?
Oh my God. Right, hang on a minute. Was that the one I watched?
Oh, Jan or Chris, did you guys hear about or see the video? The man who was he was like zooming in to his court appearance,
No,
and
I
it was
haven't seen that.
regarding like
Oh yes.
No, I haven't seen that,
with
but I
driving with
saw
the
that.
suspended license.
I
And he
saw it was
was
on Twitter, but I didn't
driving.
watch it.
It was
You
so
want to try
funny.
to find him?
It
That
was
was
so
funny.
funny. And did you see the judge did actually smile at one point? He couldn't believe this guy. And the guy was like, and he was saying, are you actually driving? And he's like, oh no, I'm just pulling into my doctor's. I'm going to see my doctor. And it's like, but you are driving? And he was like, he doesn't actually admit that he's driving, but you can see the man's driving. What an
He's in
idiot.
a car, yeah.
I found the one that I wanted to show. I'll just play a little bit of this one. Now tell me that these
Best
men
ideas
aren't
for the school
really,
holidays?
aren't really soft on this woman. To me, I thought they were so soft on her. Right, so
March the 23rd, 2024.
here she is.
Lombard, Illinois. Officers from the village.
Here we go.
My daughter is autistic. Can I get my daughter?
Talk to her and tell her to get over here.
She have to calm down. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Seriously, can I get my daughter?
Yeah, let's go walk in to get your daughter.
Okay, listen. It looks like she's pretty calm right there, and we can hear the kid in the background,
The kid
right?
is screaming.
Yes, but the mom looks pretty calm right there.
Right.
Okay, I don't know what's
Okay.
I don't know what else is gonna happen, but let's go.
Okay, let's go on it now. This cop is saying to her, please, see to your child,
Mm-hmm,
Okay, let's go walk and get your daughter.
I'm trying to put this one.
So you put her down.
Yeah, so she's got a baby in the car seat there as well, plus the girl.
Let's go. Because you're under arrest.
What if I'm under arrest for?
You slapped me, so let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. She's getting her daughter down to the system.
See, she's cooperative or not cooperative?
She was cooperative. Stop. You're under arrest. No.
Okay. So I feel that him taking her arm is unnecessary at this point. There's security around. She's not going anywhere. Him constantly trying to grab her arm is unnecessary. I feel like he just wants to have power and control.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
No, I want you to say what you see
Mhm.
because, I see it different. But
Mhm,
yeah,
mhm.
that's the whole point of us all watching it together.
Can I
I could never be arrested
Have a seat right
because
there
the
before
fact
you
you
let
got
go.
your hands on me, we already done.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Edna?
I would say would hate to ever be arrested because, having somebody put their hands on me, I'd be like,
Hmm.
I have to
Okay, but we're not going to walk out of the office.
I'm not walking out. He look out, he has my arm. How can I calm my baby down with one arm? Have you been with autism before?
Sit over there.
Have you been with autism?
Listen, we've dealt with a lot.
Calm my daughter down.
Yes, we've dealt with a lot of things. We want you running away. Who's in charge here? How much you're talking about?
That thing on the bottom, like, is about.
See, I think by the police asking how much they were talking about, I think there was a possibility that they were going to let her go merely because of the child. But it turns out that it was like $450.
The police don't ever let nobody go.
Oh, okay. So she calms the little girl down, but then you watch this. She's then on her phone for ages, and they allow her to be on her phone for ages.
That don't even make sense.
I'm your best chance of getting out of this as fast and as smooth as possible.
Okay, well, I have to go because I'm making sure I press charges on the store.
Okay, what's your first name?
Akira.
How do you spell that?
AIKAA.
Right, so she gives a fake name here, but she's still trying to use every way to avoid, to get away with it. So she's tried firstly to use the fact that she's got an autistic child, but she's not doing anything to make it easier for the child, to soften things for the child. Now she goes on this phone. Because the police say to her, well, look, we're going to arrest you now because you've struck one of us. And so have you got anybody that can come and take the child? So she said, oh, well, I'll have to see. So she goes through her whole phone and talks on there for ages and ages. And they let her do it. And I just think they're too soft on her. I just do.
I can't write that fast.
Arresting her for it. Why do they have her hand? See, that's the thing. They want her to hurry up and make their job easier. When they're about to arrest her, I would take my sweet time too.
Yeah.
What, even if you have a screaming child there, wouldn't your first priority or top priority be the child?
Yeah.
It would be for me. I'd be like, well, listen, we need to sort this out.
Does not have her priority in order.
What?
I said this lady clearly does not have those priorities in order.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think the police played into that. And the fact that this child just screamed and screamed and screamed. And I was like, for God's sake, I mean, if I was in that position, if I found myself in that position, I'd think, right, okay, what do I have to do? I don't want my kid to be screaming the whole time. I don't want them to be upset. Just tell me what I need to do quickly, as calmly as possible. That's what I'd say. But she's not about that.
You can complain later. Let's just do
I'm
one
gonna
thing.
call my lawyer now.
Okay, let's do one thing at a time right now. What's the address on your ID?
It's not. I don't even have a state ID. My state ID expired. The address that's on there is with 6th
So
Street,
you
Chicago.
do
I
have one.
had an ID
Why are you
and
yelling at
expired.
me? Why?
Because don't accuse me of anything. If he's going to say
I'm not
somebody
accusing
stole,
you.
he did. The
I'm
man
trying
behind you
to
did.
talk to
The
you.
man behind you did.
Okay, what's your the file number on your ID?
What file number? What number?
Okay, listen, I'm being very polite. You have two kids here.
Okay, what file number? I don't
I'm
care.
just
You're
letting
worried about my kids. These are my kids. So
Okay,
what file number?
let me explain because it's very important to you, okay?
See, I just think this whole attitude is awful. And she's still carrying on. She's still on the phone. Then she goes and sits down and she's still on the phone.
I don't understand the attitude with the cops because, like, I've been detained before. Not by my own faults. I'm not going to admit fault. But I've been detained before. But everything that I said, it was like, okay, officer. Okay. And I was treated nicely.
Yes. That's what I think that's the point I'm trying to make with this clip.
Okay, I know you just said anything to me. Hurry up, please. Can a picture of your face, please? If you went this way.
You'll get a copy. We'll have a booking folder for you later.
How old's this one? Miss Bell, how old is your child here?
I don't know. You just said somebody's gonna pick them up, right? Somebody's gonna.
Listen, why? You're making it so much more complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have theater female.
Are you agreeing with me, Bridget?
Yeah.
I just thought it just didn't need to happen, you know? And she's just using the child to not only delay the process, but also to fire it up.
The officer come in here. Because I had to put in a police report who your kids left with. That's why.
They're not leaving with a stranger. I can't release them to a stranger, can I? Well, that's against a random person could have just walked.
Why are you making it so hard? Why are you doing this? I've been a policeman almost 25 years. I'm not in the mood for this. Lying about your name. I'm not in the mood for it. Okay, so just be honest.
Nah, I'm in I don't know the store. I'm in
Who is she calling?
Not the first.
Do we know?
No, she won't tell them who she's calling. She won't let them look in her bag. It's like, it just goes on. And the whole time I'm like, why are these cops letting it go on?
You
I don't care what you do.
And then you could have been on your way.
I don't care.
But,
I don't care.
But it matters for your kids.
It don't matter for them. They're leaving. You said get somebody to come get them.
Okay. I'm just trying to make this easier.
You're not making anything easier.
You're not participating either.
If I hit him, he would have been picking himself up off the floor if I hit him.
You're not participating very well. You have to identify yourself.
I don't have to do anything. You
Yes,
say you're taking me
you have
in,
to identify
so take
yourself.
me in, do what you have to do. What more do you want me to do?
Just tell me who you are.
I told you I am.
Well, I don't believe you.
Oh well.
Because it doesn't come back with your state ID.
Well, I know what's on my state ID because I went.
I'm sorry, I can't get
And
mad
where
at
is your
her
state ID?
because you know that he once you cross that line, there's nothing she could say or do with X, Y, and Z. So she probably already has that attitude that, oh, is that how you gonna be? Then I don't, I'm gonna meet your energy.
Well, no,
that's what
I'm not going to meet the energy of a cop that has a weapon, that has a gun, that has the ability to file more charges against me so I can stay in jail longer. I want to be as nice as possible. So I already know I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. So let me basically comply with everything that he says so that I don't get more charges stacked against me.
Exactly. How can you say, because the cop is talking to you, and to me, he was being very polite. He wasn't rude to her. He was doing his job. So how can you say that she is okay to respond, to give what he gives? No, because she's been caught stealing.
And he has the power. She doesn't want to admit that he has the power, but he has the power over everything. So I am going to relent. Officer, do what you got to do. I'm going to call my mother and she's going to pick up my kids. I'm so sorry. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the game. You have to play the game in certain situations. You may be pissed off as hell, but you got to play the game.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, anyway, I'm just going to show you before we go. I'm just going to show you the end of this. It is insane. So they get her in the car, right? They finally get her in the car. This is how she acts in the car.
Put your foot inside. Apply a pressure point that's going to hurt you a lot until you comply.
When this cop get up off my arm.
And look at that itty bitty policewoman. I mean, and this policewoman is the one that has to drive this woman to the police station.
This is your last chance. Put your foot inside.
This cop is on my arm.
You have to get your foot in. This is worse for you. And for your child, you have to stop.
So now she's saying she's pregnant. So it must have been like a late twin of the one that she was carrying. It's just insane.
Resisting.
And I'm 13 weeks pregnant.
Stop resisting.
What's the name with her ear?
Stop resisting.
Put your foot inside.
But
What are they doing?
exhausting.
Are they pinching her ear? Are they
I don't
pinching her
like
ear?
that.
What are they doing?
I don't know. I don't like that bit.
Whenever I hear a cop talk about quit resisting, I feel like they're doing something they
Yeah.
shouldn't be.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Are they trying to handcuff them?
No. Because in Jan in America, it's kind of like, oh, I beat the shit out of him, or I shot the guy because he was resisting. So you see so many videos on like that have been caught where the person will be like, I'm not resisting, so that the cop cannot say that they did something because the person is resisting. They'll have their hands up and they'll be like, I am not resisting.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I can understand. So, in a lot of cases, you're saying that the cops use that as a, you know, sort of a excuse, really.
My phone is on the floor in there. I'm not allowing you to do anything. Okay, you're not doing it. You're still driving. You're still driving. I understand. Okay, so why you didn't go back to the Target? I'm gonna get you your phone. I told someone to get you.
So then she kicks the hell out of the car. And yeah, so at the end though, they tell you what she gets. Right, there she is. There. Right, let's go.
Was
That's
charged
a
with
good
retail
mugshot
theft for the
too.
26 pieces of merchandise in her shopping cart, totaling $405.58. 2 counts of aggravated battery on a peace officer,
See?
aggravated assault on a peace officer,
See?
resisting a peace officer, obstructing
Look.
identification, and criminal damage to government-supported property.
Look at all those extra charges she got. She could have just got
Exactly.
one charge.
Why did they say peace officer and
Because
not
a cop.
police officer?
It's interchangeable.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the one that I watched last night. I thought, bloody hell, I'm not going to America. I can't.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be me
Because-
getting off the plane, and all I'll have said is hi.
And then we gonna have
America. You not coming here smacking the police up or something? Geez, you be fine.
look, Jan is talking all of this mess, and then she's gonna encounter a U.S. peace officer and then be acting belligerent. Like, I didn't do anything.
I'll be like, let me ring my friends, let me ring my girls.
Right.
They come and tell me, they'll explain it all to me, and then I'll be all right.
Yo, Mama's gonna be reviewing the police footage.
Oh my God, can you imagine? Right, girls, let's head out of here. I'm tired now. Have a fabulous weekend, you two. Are you up to anything? You got anything planned? No. You're boring, you two.
Look, I'm gonna start on my dissertation. It's my last thing that I need to do. So I need to do this proposal. That's about it.
Nice.
Yes.
Good girl.
Let's see how long it takes me.
Good girl. I'm well impressed. Well done, you. So thanks for coming as usual. And
Yeah.
I've changed the banner. Look, Drama Friday with Jam Views and the girl.
That's funny.
Right, and thanks to everyone that's in the chat and everyone that came along.
Jay used to say maybe the bird.
Oh.
Birds. We're not birds. We're sophisticated ladies. We are. That's what I'll put down next time. Jan's views on the sophisticated ladies. So thanks to everybody who came along and chatted. They've all wandered off now. They've probably gone off to watch Joe Mama or the Hustle.
Something must be going on.
Yeah, absolutely. But thanks for coming anyway. We've had a good old laugh. Have a fantastic weekend. And I'll see you in the next one. But before we go, take care of yourselves out there because it's a rotten old world. So until the next one, bye-bye for now.